Judges, this is a story about a sheep, New Zealand's most valuable sheep. He's worth $25,000, but his stock goes up daily. He truly is 1 in 30 million, and his name is Wooly. Wooly's been on a journey this year to over 1,500 homes, schools, kindergartens, bookstores, and libraries. We've exported him to 26 countries, and he's made 4 bestsellers lists. His journey has been followed by over 250,000 people on Facebook and hundreds of thousands through the media. He's even visited Prime Minister John Key in his office and was presented to Prince Charles as a gift for his grandson George. This adventure has all been possible because of our children's book, Where's Wooly?
With the generation of Kiwis growing up with devices, thousands are now powering off finding Wooly and his friends among iconic Kiwi locations. Wooly's journey began with version 1 of the book in March. It has since expanded into 4 unique books. When we began this journey, we were told Where's Wooly wouldn't sell. The answer was always no. Penguin Books said no twice and Whitcoulls 4 times. But like all sheep, we kept along the same path.
1,500 sales and 4 bestsellers lists later, here we are. We became Wheeler's second best-selling young adult book, behind only the New Zealand Road Code, and we even featured in the top 10 of all categories.
Getting Wooly to where he is today can be largely credited to our marketing manager James, and instead of counting sheep, working into the wee small hours. Marketing through Facebook, website, Instagram, via email, and liaising with media, reaching hundreds of thousands of children all around the world. Not to mention our budget of $2,500 for promotions.
Innovation is at the core of our marketing, with the Wooly Road Trip being one such innovation. Wooly took a virtual tour around iconic New Zealand sites, partnering with businesses such as Shotover Jet, Whale Watch Kaikoura, The Luge, and Skyline Queenstown. We were able to reach a much larger audience and a different market segment. We also partnered with the Tasman Bay Food Group, the company behind the iconic Juicy, to run a school holiday colouring in program, which received entries from around New Zealand, Wooly being a guest judge.
Throughout the year, we had a goal, to bring the book to life. And so in September, we hosted the first ever Wooly Treasure Hunt, using an augmented reality app, Aurisma. We've actually had clues and prizes all around Hampton Street School for over 60 children to find using the app.
At the same time, Duncan and Braden got their hands dirty. Together, they sent well over 20,000 emails to kindergartens, libraries and schools. They spent hours on the phone and visited dozens of schools, resulting in our book being in 40 bookstores, including Wheelers and throughout the Paper Plus chain. We are also in over 100 schools nationwide and can be spotted in almost every public library in New Zealand. However, our innovation extends far beyond just our marketing. By definition, innovation is adding significant value to an existing product. Our Christmas and activity books are examples of how we have added significant value to Wooly, not to mention our Kiwi twist on the original with significant social and cultural value for New Zealanders and tourists alike. To take advantage of the lucrative tourism market, we're now stocked in eyesight locations around New Zealand.
Not all of our innovation is of our creation. In October, we were invited to meet the Prime Minister John Key in his office. Whilst we hung out with the PM, he suggested that we create a digital version of the book. This is just a step for the growth of our land.
With Wooly books in 26 countries, we knew we had to keep pushing to stay competitive. Behind the scenes, our production manager Ben spent hours getting the book to where it is today. He designed and redesigned the book time and again, adding fat boxes and new characters. With some help from NZTE, he even navigated the cultural factors for the Chinese edition. The book is now in Huangshi and Beijing, China, as well as Abu Dhabi and Washington embassies, not to mention the PM's office.
Wooly's journey is more than just a profitable venture. It's been an innovative, cultural and socially responsible journey. This allowed us to donate over $1,000 to the Starship Foundation, donated books to kindergartens in third world countries, and another $1,000 to Child Cancer Foundation. Not to mention Kiwi kids around New Zealand are finding fun in fiction.
This year, Wooly has shown true number 8 wire Kiwi ingenuity, chucking on the gumboots, getting stuck in with some DIY. A New Zealand icon, he is fast becoming world famous, and not just in New Zealand.